Hey everyone, My Before Sunrise here, and this is the Missile Launcher Guide. Before we begin, you may remember Waveblower's Missile Launcher Guide that he made a couple of years ago. No hate, but that guide is now old and contains outdated information. I have made this guide though with massive respect and with the intention to finish what he left behind for us. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. The missile launcher is a red slot, 2-slot point weapon that fires a volley of 5 very fast and explosive missiles in a parabolic trajectory. Each missile is split into its own damage, but hitting all 5 missiles on the target will expect each missile to hit 4 around the same amount of damage, meaning it'll do a total of 1 missile's damage times 5. Simple math. Its combination of having a fairly short cooldown and having 5 projectiles dealing around the same amount of damage each gives the missiles the capability to deal extremely high amounts of damage in a short time. It can also deal damage to multiple targets, but only if they are together inside the missile's landing area. On the other hand, it is extremely difficult to aim with, compensating for its incredibly high damage output. Use the missiles at the perfect mid-range so that your missiles will spread closely and will do maximum damage. The farther you are, the wider the missiles spread, making the missiles very weak at long range due to its inaccuracy. And don't forget that missile launcher has a minimum range, so consider that a blind spot where you can't shoot your enemy. When aiming the missile launcher, watch the waves carefully as it can affect the target's speed and acceleration. Pay close attention to where they're moving and lead accordingly. Tap and hold your firing joystick with your missiles equipped. This will show you the projectile vision of the missile and where it will approximately land. Use this to assist with your aiming. The missile launcher will only be strong if you commit to training your missile talents to the maximum. This will increase its damage, range, and reduce its cooldown. These are the legendary missile perks you should be going for, including their stats. If you don't own these perks, stick with the epic damage increase perk to fill in while you're still collecting them. Who should I target with the missiles? Try to target the slowest ships. This will allow you to easily hit your missiles. Speeder and Enforcer are hard to hit because they are extremely mobile, while Guardian and Reaper depend on their loadout to determine how hard they are to hit. Is there any way you can change the spread of the missiles? The only way we can control the spread is by shooting the missiles at its absolute lowest range, which reduces its spread. Other than that, there is no perk, level, or training talent that can change the spread of the missiles. What ship should I use the missiles on? Use the missiles mainly on an interceptor or a shooter because it can copy the missile due to its distribution of red slots and points. You can still use it on all the other ships except Enforcer because Enforcer cannot equip it with its red slot distribution. Is the missile good? Let's find out. We will be rating this weapon based on its damage, its effectiveness in battle, and also its difficulty. Missile launcher has a great mixture of low cooldown and capability of high damage output. It deals more damage than most weapons in the game and can deal splash, so a solid 9 out of 10. It can shoot over most terrain, but its spread doesn't make it a consistent weapon, reducing its overall effectiveness, so a 7 out of 10 for that. It is one of the hardest weapons to pick up on, and people don't usually understand the weapon the first time around. Practice makes perfect, so this weapon is a 9 out of 10 in difficulty. Overall, I rate this weapon an 8 out of 10. It is a perfect weapon in the hands of a perfect captain. Alrighty everyone, that is pretty much it for my missile launcher guide. I hope you have enjoyed and learned something from this guide. Make sure to leave a comment in the description if there's a weapon you want to see me make a guide on next. And I hope that you guys stay for more. I'll see you later guys. Thank you.